Dear Diary, maybe that's what I should call these things. Welcome to my blog. I kind of want to do a video update every month and put it on my blog and kind of just remember this time that we were in. Last month in March, we saw here for our family, we continued to follow the safety measures set in place because of the coronavirus. So our kids continue to go to school online. In fact, that started on February the 24th. Online schooling started here. So the month of March saw them continuing to go to school online. We also last month watched the world's numbers of infected persons rise. Uh, I remember receiving phone calls from loved ones when it started for us, which was, the like around February the 20th. Actually, February the 18th is when it kind of started for us here in Daegu. And got concerned phone calls. And then later last month, we were the ones making the phone calls to loved ones as we saw the numbers rise in other countries around the world. And because of that, by the end of March, as you know, many things around the world has shut down and has moved online. So now my emails and social media feeds and YouTube, everything is full of content now that everyone who has internet access can enjoy. Now that we're all sort of in the same boat now. Last month, we also in our family continued to do our tradition of family game night. It rotates through eight by age of who gets to decide what the activity is. Lately, we've just been choosing movies, which meant that I've been eating lots of popcorn that I make on the stove. We've also been doing lots of cooking, and so been during the week. I have the kids make at least one meal per kid. So just giving them opportunities to serve in the kitchen. And we've discovered yeast here in our home. We bought a jar of yeast and have been making lots of different breads, and it's been fun. I think I have an obsession with bread now, and just making lots of different types. And I've posted that on social media, but I haven't posted it on my blog yet. So maybe I'll do a blog of about the different breads and the recipes that we've used so far. You might be wanting to do the same thing too if you're able to make bread or just get into new things. Now that it's now April, in fact, today is April the 4th. I am looking. We're actually we started spring break for the kids, so they're having a time of break from their studies. So that's nice to just have a break. Um, During this spring break, we'll be continuing our time of um, you know uh, spending time with God during the school day together as a family by thinking through the events leading up to and after Easter. So, because that time is now also. So we'll be doing that during spring break. That's really what's on my mind. Also, things that we're looking forward to this month of April is once spring break is over, it'll be over April the 14th. Then the kids will continue learning online. At first, they were going to go back to school that date, but that has been pushed back to unknown date now. And then we'll probably resume our Bible time and worship videos, which you can find by clicking on Coronavirus Bible Study. And there's the link of a summary of all 26 episodes that we've recorded so far. Please let me know if that's been helpful to you, or if there is a subject that you'd like to see covered and that we can talk about on camera for you. If that's helpful, please let me know. Um, Also, something else that's going on is I'm continuing to be in my online class. I'm going to school to learn how to teach English to foreign language to learn to people who don't speak English. Me doing that? Yes, I know. I will do a separate blog about that because there's a reason why I'm doing that. You might have already figured that out or seen that before when I gave little snippets of that. But I'm more than halfway done with my course. It ends in May. Yay! Um, and personally, I am really trying to master or at least get really familiar with because I'm very interested in watercolor. So I've been practicing in that. I haven't been posting that though because I'm thinking does not match all the other talent that is out there. But then I remind myself that everyone's got to start somewhere. So you may see some of my beginning pictures in the future. But anyway, that's just a little bit about us here um, for the month of April 2020. And welcome again. Welcome to the blog. Please say hello. Please leave your comments or feedback or prayer requests or questions, or if there's anything that you'd like to add to what I share. I'd love to hear it. I love the communication and feedback. And then I will just close with this. Well, I usually talk about Hebrews 10 23 25, so I'll read that. Hebrews 10 23 25. This is the ESV translation that I'm reading from the Bible here. It says, "Let us hold fast the confession of our hope without wavering, for he who promised is faithful. And let us consider how to stir one another up. Let us consider how to stir up one another to love and good works, not neglecting to meet together, as is the habit of some, but encouraging one another, and all the more as you see the day drawing near." So that day is Jesus' return. We need to continue to encourage one another in the ways that the Lord has gifted us and given us opportunities for. And for me, that is through, I guess, social media and through the blog. As I continue to do it within my own self, connecting to God regularly, and then within my own family as much as I can. So I pray that you're doing the same, and I hope that the content that I provide, the materials that I point out, that it would be encouraging to you to continue to lead in your areas of influence as well.